At the National Assembly, the Parliament has adopted a motion aimed at filling the current vacancies at the Constitutional Court as it undertakes the impeachment trial against the President. Our correspondent Shin Ha-young joins me live on the line now. Ha-young, let's start with the adoption of that motion.
Sure, Sunny. During a plenary session on Thursday, the opposition-led National Assembly voted to give consent to the appointments of 3 constitutional justice nominees. And the appointments of Eun-hyeok and Jeong were passed with 193 votes each in favor, while Jo Han-chang's appointment passed with 185 votes in favor among the 195 lawmakers present amid a ruling People Power Party boycott. And there have been strong objections from the PPP, which argues that the nominees, even if confirmed by the Assembly, cannot be appointed by an acting president who does not hold the same authority as a president. And right after the vote results were announced, Assembly Speaker Eun-hyeok urged acting President Han-duk-soo to finalize the appointments. Take a listen.
Since the National Assembly has completed the process for appointing Constitutional Court justices, acting President Han-duk-soo should finalize the appointments without delay or debate.
Right, and prior to that parliamentary vote, Ha-young, I believe the acting president shared his reservations in a public address. Could you tell us more?
Right, Sunny. About 30 minutes before today's plenary session, acting President Han-duk-soo announced that he would delay appointing justices until rival parties agree on whether he has the authority to make such decisions. And Han emphasized that it is the consistent spirit of the Constitution and law that an acting president should focus on stabilizing the country during a crisis and avoid exercising key presidential powers, including appointments to constitutional institutions. Take a listen.
If exercising such powers is inevitable, it has always been customary in our constitutional history for the National Assembly to first reach a bipartisan agreement. Until the ruling and opposition parties submit an agreed-upon proposal, I will hold off on appointing Constitutional Court justices.
In response, the main opposition Democratic Party immediately introduced an impeachment motion against Han, aiming to put it up for an assembly vote as early as Friday. And the party had initially planned to submit the motion on Tuesday after Han refused to approve investigations into President Yoon and First Lady Kim Gon-hee. However, the plan was postponed, with the DP vowing to impeach Han unless the acting president approves the appointments of the judges.
Right, Ha-young, I suppose this fresh conflict has dampened prospects of a consultative body, including members from the rival political parties and the government today.
You're right, Sunny. Due to the ongoing confrontation, the launch of a joint consultative body comprising the rival political parties and the government to discuss current state affairs is facing a setback. The ruling and opposition parties initially agreed to establish the body and hold the first meeting on Thursday. However, a National Assembly official stated that the specifics of the joint talks have yet to be finalized. The DP stated that the appointment of Constitutional Court justices and the promulgation of the special prop bill must be completed before the consultative body can begin, while the PPP blames the main opposition for pushing for the impeachment of Han, despite him being a part of the consultative body. That's all I have for this hour. Sunny?